Yesterday, I felt too overwhelmed to take action, and this is how I overcame it. In the morning, I was preparing for a podcast with a 20-year-old startup founder I'd have later that day, and it was only in a couple of hours. I felt the pressure, I felt the deadline. It had a nice zing to it, you know? Is zing even a word? Energy, enthusiasm, or liveliness. Yeah, that was the right word. Then in the afternoon, I had the actual conversation with him. I felt fired up, I was excited. I mean, at the end, it didn't really work out the way we hoped it would, so it's not gonna be uploaded, but still, no regrets. It was awesome. It was great talking to him. And there was one thing that he said in particular that was really relevant to me. Just make something, let it be bad, and just improve in iterations. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I mean, you can probably hear people talking from other rooms, but I'm minding my own business, they're minding their own business. I don't think you mind, I don't mind, so I'm recording this. It doesn't matter. Right now I'm just prioritizing doing something instead of waiting for the perfect moment, perfect environment, perfect conditions. Yeah, it's nice. But then on the way home, I was thinking about everything that he has just said and how I can apply it to my life, and I was feeling good. I sat down at the PC, looked at it, and just wall. There was this mental wall. I was looking at it and I felt overwhelmed with the endless possibilities. There's so much I could do, I wanted to do. Where do I start? What do I do now? I felt paralyzed without a good reason. And it's strange because it doesn't happen to me often. The easiest way could have been just start scrolling reels, right? But I wanted to figure it out. Then I remember what Jordan Peterson said in a podcast.
Look around and see what bugs you in your room. Well, the paint's peeling there and it's dusty there and the carpet's dirty and that corner's kind of ugly and the light there isn't very good and my clothes closet's a mess, so I don't even like to open it. That's a lot of problems. That's a lot of opportunity. Pick something and fix it. Think I could get all those mundane things right. That's the game rules. It's like now all the mundane is in place. Now you can play.
So there was just one question I asked myself. What am I willing to do now? I have been on a study exchange program in Japan for 4 months and I'm gonna be here for 1 more. So maybe I could start packing. Then I looked around in the room and I locked eyes with the DJ controller that I've packed and unpacked way too many times. So I knew it would be easy. So that's what I started with. I packed it neatly in the box, just like I always do. Then I remembered I had some souvenirs that I have just thrown in my carry-on bag. So I opened it up and organized them as I was drifting into the memories. Then I did laundry, during which for a few minutes I was outside feeling the breeze, cool air, which obviously relaxed my mind even more. Then I reorganized my clothes, then my desk, then my entire room. Then I started doing what I planned to do in the first place, writing a new YouTube video, which turned out to be this video. I realized that I'm able to be in a cluttered environment to do analytical work, something that doesn't require creativity. But when it does, it needs to be neatly organized for me to be at my best. How you do anything is how you do everything, right? When I feel overwhelmed, I mostly just go exercise to take my mind off it. But this time, I didn't want to take my mind off it. I wanted to fix the core problem. If you also feel like life is a bit too much right now, then let's together take a deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. Okay, now look around and try to find something that you'd be really confident you could fix and start there. And if after that you're still able to do something more, find the next thing, you know, low hanging fruit, then the next thing, then the next thing, and then done. Done. You're now in a momentum and taking action is easy. If instead of being proud of what you do, you'd prefer to be miserable, then take a look at this video over here. I've had a lot of people say that it worked. It worked.